Guys, Justin here with another shave of the day, and today we are using the Shaving Shop's new soap, which is American Barbershop. Ignore the little dot there. I think that's because I got a little bit of water on it. Anyway, so American Barbershop is supposed to be sort of a recreation of Clubman Pinot, the original. So it is a very, very bright scent, and quite honestly, there's no soap obviously of the Clubman Pinot that I'm aware of, but there is an aftershave. I don't have it on me right now, but this smells exactly like the aftershave, spot on. Soap, not so much. My experience with the TSM Fougere soap, basically, soap changes the way scents are. So even though they probably use the exact same scent composition, it's going to be a little bit different because of the base itself. But it's very, very close. So we are, as well, using my Captain's Choice large shaving bowl. I just whipped it up beforehand, added a good bit of water, and this is the last use of the, what is it, TSM? No, TGN synthetic 24mm knot. We are, of course, as always, using the General. This is going to be its third shave on the Kai Protouch MG and an Alum block. So I'm just going to splash your face one more time and then we'll get ready. Or get started. Okay. I love this bowl, by the way. It's awesome. So, as you can see, I've got plenty of lather. I didn't add that much, but let's get started. And you know, off the puck, the scent is probably about a 4.5. Which is actually unusually light for Peter's soaps. What I will say though is, that's not a lot of lather. It's a little bit messy. So what I will say is, as with most soaps, when you lather it up, the scent develops a little bit more, so it does get a little bit stronger, but I wouldn't put this past a 6. If you guys have it, I put it in about the same range as the Time Traveler. So yeah, typically I really am not a fan of bright scents. Things with lemon, things with lime, but Clubman it's a very, very classic scent. So I got it more so because A, it was from the club, exclusive, and it's a good scent. It's not bad. Something that I'm not surprised about is this knot. Still not a fan of it, but I wanted to give it a second try, especially with the bowl. Alright, we've got 3 days growth, so let's get started. Oh, it's a little bit better of an angle. Very slick though. So one thing I noticed with the bowl is that adding water, not a problem. I added way more water than I ever would have done just face lathering. I'm trying to see if I got cut there. Felt like it. So, you know, it's not a bad scent. I gotta say, it's a pretty faithful recreation. Most of the other soaps Peter makes, I can determine who the artisan is by the list of ingredients or the container. But lately, Peter's been getting pretty good about hiding who it is. Or I don't know if the one artisan has been creating the soaps lately, but I can't tell by the container. I can't tell by the list of ingredients. Obviously, there's no, like, brand name. There's no made in, California. I can't tell who it is. And I don't have every single soap, but most of the soaps I have. I got Ginger's Garden. I got L&L. That I would love for L&L to do a shave soap for the club. We need more tobacco scents, man. Oh, see, I'm already lathering, ready for the second reason I don't like this handle. It is heavy. There's no spot for the brush in the first place, but it just makes it impossible with all that heavy weight outside the knot. Oh, I didn't show you the container. Yeah, so clear container. It almost looks like Barbershop Man's old packaging. And just so I can show you guys, oh my god, it looks actually exactly like Conspiracy, guys. I mean, it is. Just hold up for a second here. Yep. They're not waterproof labels, which price-wise, I get it, but it's wet shaving, so I pay a little bit extra for waterproof labels anyway. I don't know, guys. The ingredients are on the back. I'll just read them real quick. It's saponified cerebric acid, tallow, water, coconut oil, glycerin, fragrance, sodium lactate, sucrose, lanolin, and silk. So, not 100% sure who it is. Only other people I can think of is Soap Smooth, but their tallow soap contains kvass water, which that one does not have. In completely unrelated news to the soap, TSSC, the shaving evangelist, has rebranded himself as iLather, or Chris from iLather, but iLather.com redirects to his Facebook channel. So it's the exact same channel because the same videos are on there. But there's nothing wrong with that. It was kind of random. Wrong way. I did a little bit of looking for Tiki shave soap, and yeah, I don't get it. The last blog update was in November, and yeah, her site is back up, by the way, but there's no new products. Some of the products I think are still sold out. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. And it's a shame because I really liked her soaps. I mean, they weren't like leagues above, anyone else, but she was a good artisan as far as soap making goes. Tiki, Amanda from Tiki is pretty good. But business can't run on quality product without quality everything else. So not having any problems whatsoever about slickness. Of course, there is plenty of water. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can, but anyway, it's shining. Oh, that was perfect. I don't know if you guys saw it fall off, but it fell off right into the bowl. Yeah, scent doesn't really get super strong. I'd still put it at about a 5.5, 6. But it doesn't need to be super strong. This scent is appropriately strong. still trying to keep to my New Year's resolution of not buying soaps that weren't either exclusive or limited edition, unless they were really, really scented. I really wanted, like I was about to buy that Sterling soap, even though I bought Sterling soap and it wasn't limited, but it's not a sweet coffee scent from what Rod told me. So, didn't buy it. And there's exceptions to every rule, of course. I bought the TSSC Fougere, not exactly exclusive anymore. I blame my Secret Santa for that. Yeah, it's good. There was an AMA on Reddit, of course, from Will from Barbershop Man, and there were a lot of things there. If you guys don't like Reddit, that's fine. I would check out the AMA all the same. Apparently, he is no longer doing custom scents, just due to all the drama, not just to Passiflora. This isn't the first time, but he gets... I don't know any other soap that gets fans like this, fanatics, really. I mean, they are just, and it's not just Reddit. There's people on Facebook too. It's the wet shaving community as a whole, but people are just visceral when it comes to Barbershop now. Fun fact: he said his dad actually makes most of the soap now. So it's not just Will and Paula. It's actually, I guess, sort of a family thing. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, Ginstagram now? Yeah. And the one thing I do like about this, Captain's Choice Bowl is I like to overload. I think I overload at least. I really don't, apparently. I can put in a good bit of soap there, make sure it's not the soap being the problem, and I got enough. I really have enough lather for like probably an entirely another shave, like another 6 passes, or another 3 passes, I mean. Just tons of lather, like, I still have plenty. And you guys will see on the cleanup pass. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. I'm from Georgia, and even if I don't like the Falcons, it is obligatory that I cheer for them over the Patriots. Kind of like the Patriots more, to be honest, but I've been in Georgia since I was 7. 26 now. So, real test of this soap in the bowl. I should not be doing my mustache. It's just not feeling like it's up to it. The hairs are a little bit too thin, I think. But, you know, we've added a lot of water to the soap. We've got 3 days of growth. That's the number I like to shave at, every 3 days at least. Yeah, I sort of tested it on that side. Good signs. Oh, I just did a test lather, but I did a combination of Carniferous and Texas on Fire. Texas on Fire is strong, man. That completely knocked out the Coniferous smell. So this this mashup thing that I'm gonna start doing. It's going to be pretty interesting to see which scent overpowers the other. All about the water, man. Okay, so all right, wash off. I gotta be honest, I don't really actually need a cleanup pass. I'll just feel myself. I'll just feel my face with the water, and I don't really need it. But I want to show you guys how much lather this stuff made. Look, I got plenty. It's pretty good, actually. Really don't need to do that. So, tallow versus lanolin doesn't really matter to me. And this was before Douglas, who happens to be in Atlanta right now. Douglas went on the whole thing about stearic acid and stuff like that. I never noticed a real difference. I did notice the difference between soaps that did and did not have lanolin in it. The post-shave, to me, was a lot better. But tallow versus lanolin, tallow versus vegan with no lanolin, I can't tell the difference. I really can't tell the difference, for instance, between the... Well, I don't have a vegan version, actually. You know what? I thought I was going to come out of this with more cuts, actually any cuts, and I didn't. So, we're going to wash off, use the Alum block, and we'll get to the aftershave. Un momento. Alright, I'm back. I may need to say this. I don't actually know if this is made by Barbershop Man. The ingredients don't match. The only thing I was saying was the containers look exactly the same. That's it. And the labels are full. But anyway, that's it. On to the aftershave. No, not waterproof. If you guys can see it, it is smeared now. That was quick. Alright, so it's denatured alcohol, witch hazel, fragrance, and essential oil. It looks like aloe and glycerin. Alright. So that was really quick. Kind of disappointed about that. I mean, I don't know. So I work at a printer company, so I don't know. Maybe that's why. Spot on. But I can tell you right away, the performance is much, much better than Clubman. This is like artisan aftershave, but classic scent. Thankfully no menthol in it. I can smell the witch hazel. It still has that alcohol burn that you expect from Clubman in the first place, but from alcohol-based aftershave. But the aloe, the aloe and the glycerin also let it be a little bit more nourishing to the skin rather than just basically alcohol with fragrance. Man, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, so only ding I gotta give this soap is the label, the quality of the labels. Cool thing is that, if you guys didn't know, and two things now. Peter does the art for all the soaps on the shaving shop. Well, all the shaving shop soaps. whether that's the club or the regular ones. I think I know he does the ones for the club for sure. Passiflora was his as well, which is his favorite apparently. But really good shave. I thought it was going to turn out a lot worse, but you know what? It turned out all right. I really love this bowl. This is the larger one, but as you can see, it's got those ridges. So I basically just spooned out a little bit, put some of the soap on the ridges, and got to lathering, adding water. As I got to it, maybe one of these days I'll do a video just of that, but it takes a little bit. So we used the Captain's Choice bowl that I just showed you, the almost said Razor Rock, the Colonial Razors, the General with a Kai Protouch MG on its third shave. This is a Razor Rock handle, I think, but it is the TGN synthetic 24mm knot. American Barber Shaving Shop Club, or just the club, I guess. But anyway, along with the matching aftershave, and it is spot on. The aftershave at least is spot on for the what are we at? 21. Anyway, sorry, yeah, it's spot on for the actual Clubman Panade aftershave as well. But this feels a lot better. Alum block as well. So at that point, I think we're good to go. So guys, if you guys watch Super Bowl, hope your team wins. I hope the Falcons win. I'm not that big on football anyway. But anyway, I'm headed off to bed, guys. So good night and have a good shave.